Mr. Burke is Berserk. Chapter 10, Violins Are Bad for Children. It was Mayor Hubble. He grabbed the microphone from Miss Lily. His Secret Service agents shoved Miss Burke away from the camera. "I'm happy to announce," said the mayor, "that all the gold and silver found on school property belongs to the city. We will use it to balance the budget. Blah, blah, blah. Create new jobs. Blah, 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 blah. Fix the roads. Blah, 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 blah. Cut taxes. Blah, 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 blah. This great country. Blah, 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 blah. And furthermore, blah, blah, blah. How long is this going to go on? Blah, 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 blah. Wake me up when it's over. Blah, blah, blah. He yammered on for about 1,100,000 hours. Thought I was going to die of old age. In conclusion, the mayor finally said, "Vote for me on election day. Thank you." Mrs. Lily and Channel 7 guys turned off their camera, packed up their gear, and drove away. "Okay, the show's over," said Mayor Hubble. "Everybody go home now. I'll take care of this, Gilver. All you teachers get back to class. You should be ashamed of yourself." The Secret Service agents started loading the bags of gold and silver to the trunk of Mayor Hubble's limo. The teachers were sad. They had worked really hard to dig up the gold and silver, and now Mayor Hubble was taking it away. We wouldn't be able to fix up the school, we wouldn't be able to bring back the art and music programs, and we wouldn't have any toilet paper. Bummer in the summer. This was the worst thing to happen since TV turnoff week. We all started walking back to school. And that's when the most amazing thing in the history of the world happened. In the distance, at the other end of the playground, a tall, mysterious stranger appeared. He was walking toward us in slow motion. He was bald. It was Mr. Klutz. Mr. Klutz! Mr. Klutz! Mr. Klutz! In case you were wondering, everybody was shouting Mr. Klutz. He stopped about 20 feet from Mayor Hubble. "Klutz," said the mayor, "what in the blazes are you doing here?" "They let me out of principal camp early," said Mr. Klutz. "The jig is up, Mayor. Give us back that gold and silver. It doesn't belong to you." "Who's gonna make me?" the mayor asked. "Ooh," everybody said. "I reckon I am," said Mr. Klutz, "because you're getting too big for your britches." "Ooh." "Smile when you say that," said the mayor. Mayor Hubble looked at Mr. Klutz. Mr. Klutz looked at Mayor Hubble. All the kids and teachers were looking at Mr. Klutz and Mayor Hubble. Nobody was saying anything. A tumbleweed rolled by. "That silver belongs to my teachers and my school," said Mr. Klutz. "I reckon you're trying to steal it and keep it for yourself." "You're lying like a rug, Klutz," said Mayor Hubble. "And you're so crooked you could swallow nails and spit out corkscrews," said Mr. Klutz. "Just give back the silver and nobody gets hurt." "Nothing doing," said the mayor. "I'm afraid this playground ain't big enough for the both of us, Klutz." "Ooh." "Then I'ma have to give you a whooping you'll never forget, Mayor," said Mr. Klutz, "'cause you're a bad egg." "Ooh." "I'm gonna kick your butt so hard they're gonna need a team of surgeons to remove my boot," said Mayor Hubble. It's okay to say but grown-ups get mad when you say but. Nobody knows why. Ooh, Mr. Klutz and Mayor Hubble were really mad. They started walking toward each other in slow motion. It looked like they were about to fight, but you'll never believe who ran out and stood between them. It was Andrea Young, Little Miss Perfect, the human homework machine. "Stop," Andrea shouted, holding up her hands. "There's no need to resort to violence." "Why is everyone always talking about violins?" I asked. "Are they going to fight with musical instruments? They should fight with tubas." That would be cool. Not violins. Everybody shouted at me. "Violence!" "Oh," I said, "why didn't you say so?" Suddenly, Mr. Burke pushed his way to the front of the crowd. "The little lady is right," he said. "I say we settle this the old-fashioned way with a duel." "A duel? A duel? A duel?" In case you were wondering, everybody was saying a duel. "Guns are violent, Mr. Burke," said Andrea. "I ain't talking about a duel with guns," said Mr. Burke. "I'm talking about a modern duel with cell phones."